Hello, everyone. I haven't been live in a good time, and I have definitely made up my mind that in 2024 I will be live a lot more again for you because it's very important. It's something that you should also prioritize because it is just the most efficient way to build up a rapport and trust between you and everyone else out there who knows you and listens to you. Just take the example here. You read a lot of my content in the form of LinkedIn newsletters. Very powerful, by the way. You see a lot of my posts, but by seeing me live on video, I am absolutely sure you have an additional element of trust that you can have in me. So, as you know, Evolving Passions and New Ventures is the title of my little segment here today. And most certainly, what stands out this year is a collaboration, a very strong collaboration with Sinead Moray. You've seen me with her a lot online, and most likely you know me because of her. But there's quite a bit of people out there who don't know who she is, and that's what we'll cover here today. Um, about 2 years ago, I was literally Googling LinkedIn influencer expert, and Shanae came up for me. So I looked into it, and it appeared that she was offering a class about how to use LinkedIn to do something very powerful, and that is get inbound leads. So what that means is that you get people reaching out to you instead of you always trying to interrupt others with ads or with other strategies. Not that these strategies don't work, but I just have a huge preference for the inverse. Isn't it nice when people reach out to you versus you having to reach out to them? So if you think that is very exciting, type in inbound in the comments here so that I can later check out who you are and follow you and also support you. So type the word inbound right now if that is something that excites you as well. I think what is so what happened is I took the class and I immediately started seeing huge improvements in my experience of LinkedIn. The first time ever I saw a social media platform really work for me. Yes, I have an Instagram account, I have a Facebook account, but for the first time ever, I felt like this time that I'm inputting into a platform is really bringing back returns, and that was really powerful for me. So as opposed to Shanae, I didn't have a large following, but the following that I did have started to refer more business to me. And something very important for me, they started being more knowledgeable about what it is that I was doing and that my companies were doing. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have several companies. I'm also an investor. I have discovered crypto recently, so very heavily into that. Um, so that was very powerful to realize. And again, even without the huge numbers of followers, I was getting a lot out of that program. And then over time, Shanae and I really developed a deep appreciation for each other's work ethic, I believe. LinkedInpreneurs was required my attention every day, and it required me to step out of my comfort zone. You have to know that I am a person who gets challenged very little in life because I just feel very comfortable with a lot of things. But Shanae and her program, for the very first time in a long, long time, had me step out of my comfort zone, had me feel a little bit uncomfortable. And I really liked that. So I doubled down and really leaned into that, which again created great results. Doing anything in the world of public relations and marketing and online visibility relies heavily on your ability to be dedicated and to have a habit of doing things continuously, no matter how you feel about it. And I think I saw that in Shanae, and Shanae saw that in me, which again developed into this deep appreciation on a professional level for each other. Now, that at some point led to us exploring potential collaborations. I have several people in my operations, in my companies, that I could leverage to do more. So, what we tried is we recorded several YouTube videos, we went live together often, Shanae and I, and we also hosted a lot of audio rooms. We organized challenges. By the way, such a webinar that Shanae and I co-host is actually coming up this week. We are January 2nd now, and then on Friday at noon Eastern Time, Shanae and I will be hosting a webinar. So if you want to see what that looks like, you can navigate to yougrow.club. That's YOU grow.club. And then within that webinar, we will actually, Shanae mostly will break down exactly what I learned that brought me forward so fast. And I think it is something that you should really know at the beginning of this year so that you can basically add fuel to your online marketing fire, to your online visibility fire. So we started doing these things together. And what was really powerful is that we started seeing in extreme results. Well, Shanae already had those results, right? But now that I was kind of helping, being her wingman a little bit, I saw absolutely incredible results with the people that partook in the program. People from all walks of life, typically entrepreneurs who were ready to take it to the next level, or entrepreneurs who somewhat saw a moment of a final push, right? And again, from all walks of life, in all types of industries, also in all age segments, I saw this transformation of people not knowing how to use this powerful platform, of people being afraid to record videos, of people being afraid to do live events. And all of that happens in this transformational process that Shanae and Growth Academy, which is her company, takes people through, and it's just very beautiful to see, because I believe that entrepreneurship is one of the things that really have power to change the world. Because if you teach someone how to be self-sufficient in providing for themselves, their businesses, their companies, their communities, then you have achieved a lot, a ton, right? And that again, that is being covered in the webinar on Friday, and you just have to go to yougrow.club and sign up for it. I believe it's also in my LinkedIn profile, in the cover, and in the link in my bio. So essentially, what I am doing this year is a very, very heavy focus on bringing Growth Academy and the LinkedInpreneurs program to as many entrepreneurs as possible by talking about it a lot, and also by sharing my journey. I am blessed to be an extremely successful businessman. I have reached a certain level of financial freedom that allows me to do a lot. I can do a lot of traveling. I can do a lot of networking. I I'm definitely live my version of the American business dream. I live a life and enjoy a life that a lot of people try to achieve for themselves. And I want to be very present for you in my journey so that I can motivate you and teach you a few things that I did, and also that I can learn from you. This year, as artificial intelligence will take over even more content creation, you will see a sea of what will essentially be white noise. Content that is just copy pasted over from tools such as ChatGPT will dominate the landscape of online content, and it won't do anything because whenever you flood a platform with content of a certain type, what happens is that everyone becomes desensitized, right? There's just no awareness of your audience anymore because there's too much input. It's information overflow. So what is very important in 2024 is to really understand how to use your online outlets, your platforms in the most effective ways. And video is going to be key for that. Live video in particular. So if you can make that happen and learn a little bit from me, and of course Shanae and Growth Academy, that would be really ideal, because by creating these very effective moments of education for your network, that is how you build up trust, that is how you build up rapport, and that is how you will stand out. It's very important. And by doing so consistently, you will also build up a community around your persona, around your personal brand. And that is also very, very powerful, because really community and authentic trust building is what can help you stand out from the sea of AI generated white noise. So again, if this is something you want to explore and learn about, there's a webinar on Friday, this coming Friday at noon Eastern time, and all you need to do is go to the website yougrow.club, grow.club, and then you can sign up. And I promise you that hour that you'll set aside to attend that webinar has the potential to completely change direction for your business, just as it did for me when I first attended one of these webinars. That's it for today. Again, leave me your comments in the comment box here so that I can come back to you and connect with you, and also look at what you put out there. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful start into the new year.